Alright, everybody, here's part 11, segment 11. We're playing Jeopardy for the
This is Jeopardy!
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Categories for you are as follows.
We're going to be dealing with musical instruments, American history, geography, famous names, museums, and finally, English literature.
Make a selection.
American History 100. During the Revolutionary War, the silversmith commanded Castle William, a Boston fortress. Who is Paul Revere?
That's right. Select again.
American History for 200. On February 20th, 1962, this Marine Corps Lieutenant Colonel orbited the Earth 3 times. Who is John Glenn?
You got it.
American History 300.
Select again.
In 1899, Secretary of State John Hay proposed an open-door policy of trade with this country. Not 100% sure on this, so I'm not going to try it. And that country is China.
Pick again.
American History for 400. PGT Beauregard won the nearly bloodless battle that took this fort April 13th, 1861. What is Fort Sumter?
That's right.
American History for
Select
500. After the Revolutionary War, he became the only Continental Navy officer awarded a gold medal. Who is John Paul Jones?
That's right.
All right.
Select again.
Let's go with English literature for 100, please. His friend Edward Bulwer Lytton convinced him to change the original ending of Great Expectations. Who is Charles Dickens?
Right.
English literature for 200.
Select again.
The poet who wrote, "Ye flowery banks of bonny Doon, how can ye bloom sae fair?" I'm going to take a guess and say who is Robert Burns.
That's a correct response. Select again.
English literature 300. John Bunyan said, "This book will direct thee to the Holy Land, if thou wilt its directions understand." What is the Pilgrim's Progress?
Right.
English literature 400, please.
Select again.
He wrote his 1742 novel, Joseph Andrews, in imitation of the manner of Cervantes. And the person who wrote that novel was Henry Fielding.
Select again.
Let's go with the English literature for 500. Her novel, Northanger Abbey, is the story of a gothic novel fan who has a wild imagination. Let's see if Claire 2 knows this. Jen. Is it Charlotte Bronte? I don't think so.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
No, sorry, I don't know. Jane Austen.
Pick again.
Famous names 100. This leader of the Untouchables later cleaned up Cleveland, Ohio. And it was Elliot Ness.
Select again.
Famous names 200. The site of this last stand soldier's home is now the Monroe County, Michigan Historical Museum. Who is George Armstrong Custer?
That's right.
Famous names 300.
Select again.
After he became a magistrate of Carthage in 196 BC, he went into exile to avoid being turned over to the Romans. I think I'm going to try this one. I'll give it a try. I'm going to say who is Hannibal.
That's right.
Okay, good.
Select again.
Famous names 400. This defender of Scopes was once tried and acquitted of attempting to bribe a juror. And it was Clarence Darrow.
Select again.
Let's close it out. In 1980, 125 were injured in protests coinciding with her investiture as Queen of the Netherlands. Oh, Beatrix, and that was my guess.
That's right.
All right.
Make a selection.
Now it's geography for 100. Jordan borders this sea that's 7 times saltier than the ocean. What is the Dead Sea?
You got it.
Geography 200.
Make a selection.
Only 1% of the land of this country between Russia and China is arable. What is Mongolia?
That's a correct response.
Geography for 300.
Select again. Answer. Daily double.
For $5,200 or nothing at all, here is the clue in geography. Eritrea is located on the part of Eastern Africa known as this. What is the Horn of Africa?
That's right. Select again.
400. The fertile plain east of the Danube, making up half this country's area, is called the Great Alford. East of the Danube, I'm going to say what is Hungary?
That's right.
All right.
Select again.
I'll take geography for 500. South American capital that's closest to the equator. What is Quito, which is the capital of Ecuador?
That's right.
All right.
Select again.
Museums for 100. Bullfighting memorabilia are displayed at the Museo Torino in this European capital. What is Madrid, which is the capital of Spain?
Right.
Museums 200.
Select again.
European city in which you find the museum at Checkpoint Charlie. What is Berlin, which is in Germany?
That's a correct response.
Museums for 300.
Select again.
The Cloisters, a branch of this New York City museum, is devoted to the art of the Middle Ages. I'm going to say what is the Museum of Modern Art? No? What is the Guggenheim?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Anyone else?
Not Guggenheim. Oh, the Metropolitan.
That's right.
Okay.
Make a selection.
The Jasper County Historical Museum in Newton, in this state, has a Maytag washing machine exhibit. What is Massachusetts? A state I went to about a month ago.
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
No? Iowa?
You got it.
Oh, okay.
Select again.
Oh well. The Old Mint in this city features jazz and Mardi Gras memorabilia. What is New Orleans?
That's right.
There we go.
Make a selection.
Musical instruments for 100. The way the lacing is arranged on this type of instrument adds tension to the head. I'm going to say what is a snare drum. No.
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Ooh. Oh, a harp?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Or is it a violin? No, just a drum.
Make a selection.
Just a drum. 200. The helicon, a type of this large instrument, has circular coiling. What is a French horn? No.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
It's incorrect. A tuba.
Make a selection.
300. The double reed of this bass woodwind is on the end of a curved metal tube set into the tenor joint. What is a clarinet? No? What is a bassoon?
That's right.
400.
Select again.
The syrinx, a set of simple flutes of different lengths, is also called this, after a Greek god. Looking for the panpipes.
Select again.
Now the last clue. Instrument featured in John Cage's... What is a harpsichord?
You got it.
Double Jeopardy time.
All right, it's time now for the Double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round of play. Categories for you are as follows.
We're dealing with Europe, country. Artistic quotes. Baseball history. Hodgepodge, and finally, colleges and universities.
Make a selection.
The most common letter in English isn't used in Ernest Vincent Wright's 50,000-word novel Gatsby. This most common letter. What is the letter E?
Right.
Hodgepodge 400.
Make a selection.
The remains of this P.T. Barnum elephant were given to Tufts University. Who is Jumbo?
You got it.
Hodgepodge for 600.
Select again.
Christmas comes but once a year. Hanukkah lasts this many days. What is 8?
That's a correct response.
Hodgepodge for 800.
Select again.
Funiculi Funicula was what composed for the opening of the railroad that traveled up this Italian mountain. What is Mount Vesuvius?
You got it.
Let's go 1,000.
Select again.
For, same category.
Answer there. One of the 3 daily doubles.
I did not mean to do that, but... Oh, let's make it a 2 daily double. Both the Mets and the Yankees retired this manager's uniform number. Who is Casey Stengel?
You got it. Select again.
1,000 please for Hodgepodge. In the 1760s, this U.S. city was named for the patron saint of the then King of France. I'm gonna say what is St. Louis.
That's a correct response.
All right.
Select again.
Baseball history for 200. In 1954, the St. Louis Browns moved to Baltimore, becoming this new team. For the Orioles.
That's a correct response.
Baseball history for 400.
Select again.
In 1905 and 1906, this American League team was known as the Boston Pilgrims. For the Boston Red Sox.
That's a correct response.
Baseball history 600.
Select again.
The oldest man to hit 400 was this Georgia Peach, who accomplished it in 1922 at age 35. Ty Cobb?
You got it. Make a selection.
On January 1st, 1979, this country created the Canton of Jura. What is Switzerland?
That's right.
Let's go back to baseball.
Make a
history for
selection.
800, please. Only 2 pitchers had over 400 ML wins. Walter Johnson and this man for whom a pitching award is named. Who is Cy Young?
That's right. Select again.
Europe for 400. This rocky side is known as the key to the Mediterranean. What is the Rock of Gibraltar? Or I'll just change it to what is Gibraltar.
That's right.
Europe for 600, please.
Select again.
The Danish national one is the Dannebrog, brog being Old Danish for cloth. What is a flag?
Right.
Europe, 800.
Select again.
To the French, this country is Allemagne. What is Germany?
You got it.
Europe for 1,000.
Select again.
Albert II has been king of this country since August 9th, 1993. What is Albania?
No, sorry.
Not
Anyone
Albania.
else?
Has he been king of Belgium?
That's right.
It is Belgium.
Make a selection.
This university also has campuses in Hilo and West Oahu. What is the University of Hawaii?
That's a correct response.
Colleges and
Make a
universities
selection.
for 400. This South African city is home to Rand Afrikaans University. What is Cape Town? No, not
Sorry,
Cape Town.
wrong. Anyone else?
Is it Johannesburg? Yeah, it is.
Make a selection.
Johannesburg. Colleges, University, 600. This ex-UN Secretary General received an international law doctorate from the University of Paris in 1949. Oh. Who's Wutant?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
I didn't think so.
Anyone
I
else?
didn't mean to buzz in. Boutros Ghali.
Make a selection.
800. Founded in 1880, this LA school is the oldest major private university in the western United States. What is Berkeley? No? What is UCLA? No. It's not Berkeley. It's not Berkeley, it's not UCLA.
No, that's
I have
incorrect.
to pass, I don't know.
Anyone else?
USC.
Make a selection.
Let's close it out. Home to the Orangemen athletic teams, its Carrier Dome is the largest domed college stadium. Syracuse?
That's a correct response.
Wow.
Make a selection.
The 16th century for 200. Years after finishing this painting project in 1512, Michelangelo still suffered pain in his neck. What is the Sistine Chapel?
That's right.
16th century for 400.
Make a selection.
On the night of June 30th, 1520, he barely escaped from rampaging Aztecs at Tenochtitlan. Who is Hernan Cortez?
That's right.
That's 60
Select again.
600. This English Queen of 9 Days was beheaded February 12th, 1554 at age 16. Who is Lady Jane Grey?
That's right.
16th century 800.
Select again.
He studied for the priesthood in France, but became a Protestant circa 1533 and later moved to Geneva.
Right. Make a selection.
This bridge that crosses a narrow part of the Grand Canal was built at the end of the 16th century. What is the bridge of size?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
It's the Rialto Bridge. Oh well.
Make a selection.
That just leaves artistic quotes. Someone said of his The Last Judgment, such things might be painted in a voluptuous bathroom. Who is Michelangelo?
That's a correct response.
400.
Make a selection.
Nero called this mobile sculptor the tough guy with the soul of a nightingale. Who is Alexander Calder?
You got it.
600.
Select again.
John Singer Sargent supposedly said, every time I paint this type of work, I lose a friend. What is a portrait?
That's right.
800.
Select again.
Actually, let's do 1,000. Degas said to this American impressionist, I will not admit that a man can draw so well, that a woman can draw so well.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Anyone else?
Oh. Mary Cassatt.
Pick again. Answer the other daily double.
Stevie Smith wrote of this artist, see how Theotokopoulos throws on his canvas colors of hell. Who is El Greco?
That's right. All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
Design. I'll do just 800 only.
And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
Walter Teague designed the basic station for Texaco in 1934, a baby brownie for this company.
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? You got it.
Oh, it's Kodak. Okay, so I'm still going to get $38,400 for Mikey.
You got it. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
But it doesn't matter because I'm still the winner. And we'll wrap it up for this segment. I'll see you all for the next one.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, players. Good game. So long, everybody. Let's do it again real soon.